What is up, Dream Media family? This is Zach, and today I'm gonna take you guys to Moore, Oklahoma, right south of Oklahoma City. You guys know that we service the entire nation with free shipping and have a preferred installer in 18 different states. This is a killer configuration, and we actually did the whole house. So if you guys are looking for a home theater, of course that's our specialty, but we do everything audio video related, from security cameras, distributed audio, automation, networking, everything you need, we have you covered here at Dream Media. All right guys, if you would like to purchase, reach out and show your support. Let's get into this video.
Hey, well, my name is Ashontay. Welcome to Oklahoma City and welcome to my home. We built this home back in 2020, pre-COVID, kind of in the middle of COVID. And we knew when we built our home, this is the first home we've ever owned. We've always lived on a military installation. So everything that we built within this home was very, very significant to us. We wanted to have a certain amount of rooms and space, and more importantly, most importantly, a movie theater. So I want you to check out what I have set up here, what Dream Media came and did for me, and I'll take you through my space. Alexa, turn on the movie theater.
Welcome to the Owens Family Theater. Kick your feet up, have some snacks, and enjoy the show. Just a little concession for us. I mean, we have all of our little gummies here. You see, it's moved a lot over here because there's a lot of hands in there. So. Of course, we got like a little makeshift, kind of bar going on here too. And here is usually where we keep, all of our popcorn and stuff for our popcorn stand. And then down here we might have some incidentals like, chips or, other types of things. We got all of our beer and wine in here. And then soda and juice and stuff in here. And then coffee bar. Kind of keep everything in here, and the rest of it is just like storage and whatnot. This is our movie theater here. When we moved in, probably about a week or so after we moved in, I had everything scheduled and everybody came very, very quickly and was able to get it done very quickly too. So we have a THX Ultra 2 system. I don't remember the names of all the speakers that I have, but from what they installed initially, I've added a few different speakers to that thing, like a few surrounds in the back. I added this surround back here and this rear back here. And then yeah, they did that one and that one. Initially, when they first set up this movie theater, it was set on this wall. There was an 85-inch Q80 LED QLED TV on this wall, and we had just our surrounds. Here behind the poster there, that was our center channel, and we had a surround behind this part of the screen and a surround right here. We didn't have any types of rears because I really couldn't configure it with the way that this room is set up to have any rears. So the screen for me was too small, so I decided to go bigger, and that's when I started looking into Stewart screens, and then I found a Stewart Studio Tech G4. And I was like, man, I gotta have this, and all of it's 158 inches of glory. So of course, I call Dream Media again. I'm like, hey, you guys do any deals with Stewart? And they're like, oh yeah. Next thing you know, it's on my wall. So yeah, it is definitely a gem to have. There's a JVC NX9 projector up there, and that's what I used to show in there. So when you put the combo with those two things together, it is amazing. It's an amazing picture.
Nice cash rewards card.
Zach talked me into this Harmony Elite, Harmony Pro remote, so I'm really happy about that. It's helped out tremendously.
Is that everyone?
What, you wanted more?
So this is my little slice of heaven, I like to say. It doesn't get any better than 158 inches, two 15-inch subwoofers, and overhead Dolby Atmos just pounding you, along with all of these different surround sound speakers, just messing you up in here. It's so great. It's so great. You can just feel the rumble in your chest. I love it. Who needs to go to the movie theater when you literally have the movie theater right here? I swear, if they would have released everything to streaming, I wouldn't go to the theater. I would go here. The picture is amazing. This projector just really sets it off, and I can change between 16:9 and a 235 just depending on the video, and it just works so well. I lost my mind. Like, honestly, it's one of those things to where it's kind of a unbelievable moment. Nothing in my life that I thought that I would ever have, and figured I'd have a TV, but something like this where it's an actual movie theater, when I turned this on, I just smiled, because I worked hard, retired from the Air Force for 20 years. I never had anything this nice before. We've never had a house this nice, and so we were very every day, man, it's just like a blessing. So it's just taken aback by every time, especially when new movies come out. You get to hear the sounds on Atmos and a different mix, and it's just like, man, that just sounds so good.
How was it getting it through the wife to get something like this?
Man, I think she hit submit before I did. Yeah, she's all about it. This is like my spot on the couch. That's her spot on the couch. And we knew, because we watch a lot of TV shows, watch a lot of movies, because in the military, it's us. I have two boys. I mean, they're men now, but traveling around, it was just us four. So the things that we would do is we'd go out to eat and we'd go to the movies, like straight up all the time. And so we knew that when we retired, we needed a place to gather. We didn't want to have just like a living room or anything like that. We wanted an actual full-on THX certified movie theater, and that's what we got. Honestly, it was great because I didn't know what I was getting into, and I told Zach that I needed something clean and I wanted something clean, and he started making some recommendations, and I'd ask him questions, and then he'd say, hey, well, what about this? And I'm like, oh, I didn't think about that. So I swear he built my entire system. I mean, he gave me the recommendations, and I took a couple days to just do some research, and then he was like, yeah, let me know when you're ready. Real patient. I went back to him about a week later and said, all right, man, let's do all of that stuff, and let's add this, and let's add distributed audio throughout my home. Let's do it. He was like, oh, okay. So everything. I mean, I spent so much money with him, but I am super happy. And you don't even need a ton of space. I mean, this room is a 15x19 room. It's kind of an L shape, so it's a little bit weird, but it works. You don't even need space. I've seen people do things out of a bedroom that sound way more amazing than some of these movie theaters out here. If you are on there, there's speakers of all sorts of sizes and everything. If you're definitely on the fence, just do it, because it's going to be an experience that you're going to be able to have for you if you have a family that you all are going to be able to experience together. So 100%, I will never ever go back to a regular like TV and soundbar or anything like that. I don't care if I go to a retirement home. Like, it ain't happening. I can promise you it's not happening. The only reason I didn't get bigger is because I couldn't fit bigger. So, but 158 inches is good. It's everything is super clear on here. When I ordered the screen, they placed the order through Studio Tech, and it took about 6 weeks for them to make it and come in. And then when it came here, it was a super simple thing to put it together. It just snaps, just like on a jacket or a pants or whatever. Just snap all around the edge, and it was real easy. Hanging it was really easy. So that's a Studio Tech G4 screen. So the what they use in like Disney and down there. I did some research on there, and I pretty much knew what I wanted before I went and placed the order. Kellen, yes, he was amazing. He's always been amazing. I think I ordered a lot of stuff through him, Heather, and Zach. All three of them, and then Rolando and his crew. Like, they're the best, man. They're the best. And I see other people on YouTube, and they're not bad. But if you are in that area and they work with all their installers around the different cities, just because you may be in Maryland or you may be in Maine or you may be in Colorado, it doesn't really matter. If you want Dream Media to install your stuff, they'll hook you up. They'll get it done for you. So 100% happy. So the wires were initially here, and they were down actually right here. And they came in and they pulled the wires all through, pulled it all out, put it in here with some more plugs and whatnot, and terminated everything in here as opposed to out there, because you know, I told Zach I sent him pictures of my room well before we did any type of planning, and you know, so that way we actually knew what we were going to be working with. And you know, we both thought that it would be better to have everything terminated out of here and close up everything in here. So you know, my rack, I mean, I'm out of room now. I need a bigger one. I literally don't have any room, but I have everything I need for me right now.
How do you like the theater room? Let's start there.
Honestly, I love it, man. I've done a few upgrades since we did our initial order, just because, you know, I always want bigger, always want louder, always want deeper. So I love this theater, man. If honestly, and not even exaggerating, if they would just release everything to streaming, like, I wouldn't go back to the theater. I have everything in there, especially since I ordered that Studio Tech G4 screen. So everything from there, man, it's amazing. I love it. Rolando and his crew, like, they killed it, man. And I didn't really know where to start. I knew I wanted a theater. I knew I wanted something more than a regular Panasonic or a soundbar type system in here. I know that I was very confused on what was what. I didn't really understand, but it was actually very, very seamless, because I remember you told me to send you some pictures and some video of the space that we're going to be dealing with, and from there, I mean, you went to work, man. I mean, you recommended. I think I took everything that you recommended and applied it up here, and just purchased everything through you. It was honestly the most seamless thing ever.
Do you have any questions for me, or anything that I can help you with? Maybe some settings, or are you dialed in and just good to go?
I am. I honestly am good, man. If it wasn't for your videos, I wouldn't have ordered what I ordered. I wouldn't have did what I did. I wouldn't have done anything. I wouldn't have had any courage to install any extra speakers. Nothing like that. So you've definitely set the bar. Thank you for everything from the bottom of my heart. Me and my wife, we greatly appreciate you and your team. And I already know, like, if I ever move or anything like that, y'all already know I'm gonna call you the first ones. I'm like, hey man, I'm moving. Well, what are we doing? You know.
All right, guys, that is a wrap on our walkthrough of Ashontay's killer home theater in Moore, Oklahoma. I just love seeing the smile on our customer's face whenever we deliver an exceptional home theater experience. If you guys would like to build your dream home theater, make sure to reach out today. My specialists are on standby, waiting to FaceTime with you and consult with you and build different packages at different price points, answer all of your questions, and create that dream home theater. If you guys like this video, give me a big thumbs up and smash that subscribe button down below. Till next time, this is Zach with Dream Media Home Theater. Thank you for watching.